2018 has been an absolutely remarkable year. It's a World Cup year when Christian Eriksen and Dennis Cheryshev are being celebrated as bigger national heroes than Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a year when Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un got together to discuss world peace in Singapore. It's a year when Russia ranks 70th in the world, only 27 places above India, made it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And it's a year when Rachel, you might remember her as Mike Ross' girlfriend from Suits, became the Duchess of Sussex. Why am I telling you all of this? 2018 has been a year of surprises more than any other, and it's been the year of the underdog. One such underdog is Mr. Anirban Dasgupta, who we're thrilled to welcome as the first guest of my sports story. Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, thank you.
It's great to have you.
Never been introduced as an underdog. But
no, but it's an underdog who's made it in this, and it's an underdog because your story is you were an engineer and then you took up a corporate job. But then, I mean, you realized you had a bigger calling, which was to make the world laugh, and the world's a better place for it. And we're all glad, and we absolutely enjoy everything that you do. So, welcome to Delhi. How was your journey here?
Pretty good, pretty good. It took me some time to get a cab from the old terminal. Apart from that, it was pretty good, yeah.
So, you grew up in Calcutta, correct? Is that the reason you're a stand-up comedian today?
Probably, yeah, because Calcutta is one of those cities that you know, love and hate at the same time.
Yeah.
So it gives you all kinds of emotions, probably Calcutta has played a part for sure.
You got married at 24. I'm 25, and the biggest decision I've taken all year was which team I'm going to support at the FIFA World Cup. How did you decide to get married so soon?
I think I got married, the year I got married, even my biggest decision was something as frivolous as yours. This was just like, you know, automatically done. At that point, I just felt that, kar lete, I guess.
Okay, there's a particular website on the internet. I don't think you've gone through it, but there are some details about you I'm going to cross-check. Okay. It's got your height and weight, but forget that. It's got your chest size, waist size, and biceps. So you have a 42-inch chest, waist 30 inches, and biceps 14 inches. Is it accurate? Like, how have they gotten this information?
What is this website? I have no idea. And why are you researching this?
Hobbies, writing and traveling. True?
Traveling? No, I don't travel at all. No? Like, I travel for work, for shows, but otherwise, like, I haven't taken a holiday since I got married.
So this website is completely bogus. Favorite food also they have: chicken curry, chicken kora, macher jol, and doi march.
I don't eat fish.
Man. Okay, I think they might have gotten this right. Amitabh's your favorite actor, Sushmita's your favorite actress, Afreen's your favorite song, and Rahat Fateh Ali Khan is your favorite singer.
Only Afreen is correct. Amitabh and Sushmita. I haven't seen a single movie where Sushmita Sen is there. This is ridiculous. I want to check out this page, dude.
I'll definitely show you this page after. And it also talks about your hobbies and whether you like to drink and smoke or not. I don't even know what this bogus website's about. But football, how? So I'm wondering. So I started watching football because someone gave me a FIFA 2000 CD. Okay. And up until that point, I hated the game. But I played that. United, Arsenal were two teams. I chose United. I became a United fan. How did you start watching football?
It's a like little weird story. My dad is a Liverpool fan since the 1960s.
Oh.
So he's
seen the success, you've seen the failure.
Yeah. Thanks. But I've seen one Champions League win, so I'm happy. My dad studied in the UK for a bit, I think in the 60s or early 70s, like during the glory days. And my dad always supported Liverpool, but India there wasn't like the matches were like not being broadcast like they are today. Like they used to probably show Liverpool versus United, that's it. Like, and no other, like there's nothing. It was just once in a while. And I remember there have been moments where my dad is saying that Liverpool Man United ka match hai. Then I was really small. I didn't follow football at that point. But I was like, nahi, abhi Kenya Bangladesh ka cricket match.
I've had that exact same moment.
Yeah. So I've like not allowed him to watch like the biggest game in English football for this terrible cricket, boring cricket. So and then probably subconsciously he's told me stories about Liverpool and all, and I started to have also the internet was starting to come at that point, like really slow internet. So I remember my first few months on the internet, I used to read up about the club. And then that was the year then Liverpool won the treble in 2001.
Yeah.
So
treble.
Cup treble. So then I started following them.
Okay, so tell us, in school, right, everyone has this PE teacher who's a bit of a joke, let's be honest. So I had this guy called Simon Sir, and his dialogues, I don't know whether he ever said it or not, but they were iconic. So he'd come and he'd scream, "All of you stand in a straight circle."
Yeah.
Or like, I saw the two of you going triples on a bike. Every school has this guy, poor guy, man.
Yeah.
He's probably never said
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm sure your school
Yeah.
or college also had these characters. So can you tell us about if you had any memories?
I love my PT sir.
Yeah?
His name was Mr. Majumdar, and he was like a really heavily built, for a lack of a better word. And he was like, now the thing is, he was a funny character. He was
Without realizing it also.
Yeah, he was not really. He couldn't really. I remember, and we used to make we used to obviously make fun of him or try to pull his leg and all, because he was also a nice man. So he used to never complain to the principal, and he used to get angry and then leave it. Like, he was a chill person. I remember he used to do all these weird things. We were going to play, little outskirts of Calcutta. So we were in a bus and we were going there. Like, it was a cricket match, and my sir wanted to pee.
Okay.
In the middle of the road, in the middle of the highway, he wanted to pee, and he has no idea that this bunch of terrible human beings are with him, and he's like, "Gadi roko, I want to pee," and he went and he decided to pee on a tire of a parked truck, because that's, I don't know, maybe that's the
I don't know, custom or whatever.
Yeah, that's
to
the
follow.
rule. Yeah, probably
How
that's
to pee
how to pee in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So he started peeing on a tire of a truck, and the truck started moving. Okay, and my PT sir was positioned like this, and the truck started moving. He's moving alongside, and after a while the truck has left, and he's still there holding his whatever.
Yeah.
And look, we ensured that the entire school knew about
Of
this.
course, the world had to know.
That same day, we just ensured, we forgot about the match. I think we lost very badly,
Yeah.
but we were happy. He was a nice guy. He used to sleep during fielding practice and all these things he used to do.
All of these guys had their own legendary characteristics. Sleeping during practice, being partial to the women was a very popular one, and but fun to have such characters while growing up in India.
Yeah. I love him, dude.
Shout out to Mr. Majumdar. Anyway, now let's move on to the World Cup. So India, I'd say, is not a football watching nation yet. Matlab, there are plenty of football watchers, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the World Cup is when they come out from every nook and corner. For example, there was this uncle of mine, and I met him recently. He was watching Uruguay-France. He entered the room. In 15 seconds, he made the analysis that Uruguay do not play like South Americans. He saw one pass, he's like, "Ye Uruguay wale bilkul South Americans ki tarah nahi khelte."
Oh.
So have you heard some ridiculous stuff from people at the World Cup recently, people who don't follow the World Cup?
Yeah, I've noticed all my friends who never follow the leagues, and
They have opinions.
They have opinions.
Yeah.
They have opinions.
Full-fledged.
Most of the opinion is that ye World Cup fixed hai.
हाँ.
ठीक है, that's the
Cricket opinion taper
हाँ,
hai.
cricket opinion इधर आ गया. Yeah. People just keep on saying fixed hai. Apart from that, whenever there's a late goal, they always be like कि मुझे लग ही रहा था होगा. So nobody knows.
And one more thing I've seen is, game when it starts as a goal earlier, if there's no goal for 5 minutes, the sport is terrible. ये क्या हो रहा है इधर, क्यों खेल रहे हैं?
Yeah.
And all that. So it's quite fun to see the World Cup. So tell me, teams you support.
I support England.
You support England through and through England.
Yeah.
So this year you believe will be the year?
No. I just.
Are you saying that just because you don't want to jinx it?
No, I'd look at the teams that are left. Dude, I don't think we can compete. And England beat Tunisia. Panama lost to Belgium. That is not the sign of a champion. Okay, then just scraped through against Colombia. And then Sweden. That's not they've gotten into the semi-final through the back door, and which is a great achievement, because even with this, I was expecting them to get knocked out in the round of 16.
I think the reason you support England is because you have Liverpool's Jordan Henderson, but he missed the only penalty that day.
Yeah, he missed. No, I support England not because of Henderson. I've been supporting England since the day I started supporting football. I was a big fan of Beckham, and they're the only Man United player that I absolutely.
Did you ever
love.
try one of his hairstyles?
No, I don't have hair for that. Yeah.
And, favorite players at the World Cup? This World Cup in the past?
My favorite footballer of all time is Gerrard and Beckham. Both of them. I used to really like Beckham and used to play central midfield because just the passing and the energy and all that. This World Cup. This World Cup, right now I'm watching World Cups without really having
You're watching the
investment.
highlights.
Yeah, I'm like not being able to watch the matches live, but I'm not really invested in like players. I'm just interested. Like I was following Belgium. I really like the Belgian team. But apart from that, yeah, like I don't really like I used to have for Gerrard and Beckham the kind of interest. Now I don't have for anybody.
But club football, you follow avidly.
Yeah.
And you play FIFA also.
Yeah, I play FIFA.
Do you play as Liverpool or do you play as Madrid? Now don't lie, I know you play as Madrid.
I play as Liverpool.
What a brave guy.
Yeah.
And okay, can you tell me, so I know you didn't watch much of the World Cup, but you must have seen Neymar rolling on the floor pretty much the entire World Cup. What are your thoughts on diving? Is it acceptable also to buy a foul, or have they taken it too far?
Yeah, I think they have taken it too far. But I don't know at that level.
Question, hypothetical, would you dive? If you had to win a penalty for India, 90th minute versus Croatia or World Cup semi-final, would you dive?
See, I would like to think that I won't. But
I'll dive, I'm telling you.
Tabka dekh lenge. Yeah, dude, like I think it's like that, licking and not walking and all. I don't know, like I haven't played sport at that level to figure out what the stakes are and But it looks bad, like it just looks irritating. Like not just diving, like even things like, time wasting at the end and all. Like yesterday.
Yesterday was a masterclass in time wasting.
Yeah, masterclass. But I was thinking that France, they're such a good team. Like I want to see a team that is so confident that they don't have to waste time. Like they're so confident.
There was a team, Japan.
Yeah.
Then they lost to Belgium.
Yeah.
So I think
like they have to be good at it also. Like that's the trick.
And there are also a number of goal celebrations that are very funny. Yeah. Since you watch Liverpool, I'm sure you've seen this one where Firmino does something and Mane copies that. That's one of the best celebrations.
That's very funny. Mane is a character. He must be fun, in the dressing room.
Like you're brushing his teeth, he's also brushing his teeth.
And he does such a bad impression of whatever Firmino does. It's hilarious to watch. I see those gifs and videos that come out.
But any other celebrations that you've seen? For example, Griezmann has the take the L dance, and Lingard has this dancing situation going on. Or I
used to love Peter Crouch.
Oh yeah,
Peter
robot dance.
That was so funny. Peter Crouch is such a great character. Like he seems that he'll topple over any moment, and then he scored 2 bicycle kicks. Like couldn't figure him out. It's pretty good. Yeah.
So finally, okay, wait. I wanted to ask you something else. Ronaldo or Messi? I'm sure you have an opinion on Messi. Do you know Ronaldo's packed up his bags and gone to Juventus?
Yeah.
It's insane just to imagine that.
Yeah, I never thought that he'd move.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought that अभी तो बस गया वो.
Yeah, and even if he moved, वापस United आएगा और कहाँ जाएगा?
अच्छा हुआ, मेरे को भी वो डर था कि United ना आ जाए. I know अभी वो dude, he's a great player, but I think I am biased against him because he played for United. Yeah. But Messi,
I'm biased towards him for that reason.
Yeah, I know. But I insane player, but I'd prefer Messi.
Okay, and your take, World Cup, who's going to win it this year?
I think France will win the World Cup, yeah.
So France is Anirban Dasgupta's World Cup winner. Let's see how it goes. Now we're going to play a game of true or false with him, and we have a very, very fun spiked little juice that he'll have to consume if he gets his answers wrong. Stay tuned. Anirban was certainly way more happy when I was there because I've returned with these delectable concoctions of Karela, Neem, Anjeer, and I don't know what else is in this, but the game we're going to play is called True or False.
Okay.
Rules are pretty simple. I'm going to read out a statement to you. You tell me true or false.
Okay.
If you get it right, I drink.
Yeah.
And if you get it wrong,
then also you drink.
Okay. I wish I make the rules. So,
okay. Yeah.
Then you drink.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Are you good to go?
Yeah.
First question. Neymar, the Brazilian superstar, had a different hairstyle for every game of the World Cup. True or false?
False.
You're right. It is false. So Neymar had a different hairstyle for the first 3 games actually.
Yeah.
And then he played another game and then he concentrated on.
Yeah.
So
that was a guess.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Very nice.
That
very bad.
That is terrible. Okay, moving on. Pelé, the famous Brazilian footballer who won 3 World Cups, won the Ballon d'Or as well. Did he win the Ballon d'Or?
No.
I think I'll have half of this. How do you know this, man? So Pelé never won the Ballon d'Or even though he famously won 3 World Cups.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Hey, what is this?
I consume.
Not.
Okay. Zlatan Ibrahimovic never scored a World Cup goal. True or false?
True.
He never scored a World Cup goal. I underestimated Anirban's footballing knowledge.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm very happy
Okay.
how we have started.
3, and we only have 9 questions. So at some point,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get him to drink, or I'm going to be making up questions. Okay, moving on. Wayne Rooney has 3 World Cup goals to his name.
Wayne Rooney has 3 World Cup goals to his name. False.
This is officially the worst game I've played in my life. He's got 4 right.
This is a lot of fun. You know, this feels like Brazil versus Germany in
It does.
Brazil. And this is your home ground. And you're
I'm sweating now. Okay. Franz Beckenbauer is the only player to win the World Cup both as a coach and a player. True or false?
True.
Wrong. Yes! There's been another player. I'm sorry I screamed.
Can I answer the other player? Mario Zagallo.
He is, but that doesn't help. Now you got to try this drink because we've gone through a lot of efforts to get this
One
specialty.
consolation. I almost got it, dude. I knew the
It's
other.
actually very impressive that you know this.
Yeah.
But
It's okay, consolation. It's 4-1.
4-1. How is this?
Bad.
Bad.
But because you have had so many, it tastes little better.
Okay. I'm feeling much better right now. Moving on. So Uruguay hosted the 1930 World Cup, the first, because they won the 1928 Olympics. True or false?
True.
That's not the process nowadays. We already know 2026 ka who's hosting it, but back in the day, the team that won the Olympics hosted the World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm moving on. Brazil are the only team to qualify for every single World Cup edition.
Yeah.
At this point, when I'm going to invite him for a show again, I'm going to prepare the toughest quiz that there is.
I used to run a quiz club in Calcutta.
Why is it not on that website that I looked up earlier?
That website has all rubbish.
ये difficulty level ना थोड़ा गलत है, और rookie level ये थोड़ा legendary
लेकिन है difficult है, ऐसे नहीं है. Mario Zagallo.
Luck is on your side also.
A little bit, for sure.
Okay, this one I'm sure you'll get wrong. 2002's World Cup in Japan and South Korea is the only time 2 nations have hosted a World Cup together.
Just give me time, I'll just go from
You
1930.
can't think, we're running on a schedule, Baba. I have to go do comedy in another stand-up.
Yeah, 2002, Japan and Korea.
Is the only time 2 nations have hosted the tournament together.
Yes.
It is the only time.
Yeah.
Okay, he's leading 7-1, which is officially the score of Germany-Brazil.
Yes.
There's another question, and I think he's going to get this right, which will end as 8-1. This is so embarrassing. Okay, nobody has ever scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. True or false?
Nobody scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. True.
No, thank God. Yes, Jeff Hurst, England's player.
Oh, Jeff Hurst.
In 1966.
Yeah. 4-2.
Yeah.
One goal was not...
So Anirban is a serious competitor, guys. You guys got to know that he's great.
Let's do this more.
I could actually make up some questions on the spot here if you let me think. But we'll just move on to this other segment. And meanwhile, I'll think of some few questions. So in his show, he has a very popular segment where you tell us in Calcutta, there are 2 types of people. One's a Bodrulok. You can tell people what Bodrulok means.
It's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman. And the other one, we're not going to say the full word, but he's a Boca something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to classify some footballers as Bodruloks or Boca Juniors or whatever.
Boca Juniors.
Alright,
Nice.
First player, Neymar.
Boca.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, just
Full Boca, like.
full annoying. Yeah. Why would he leave Barcelona for PSG? Dude?
And now he might go to Madrid also.
Yeah, it's just like I don't like I am nobody to judge them, but I just don't like I remember when Falcao moved for money and then got injured before the World Cup. I was like, acha hua. It's sad, like the Boca.
I'm forgetting names only because of this. Okay, Suarez.
Now, Suarez, I think nobody in the world would say that he's a Bhadralok. But
A Liverpool fan
I am,
bias.
because I am biased, I'll say Bhadralok. I don't mind him.
Okay, so Neymar is a Boca and Suarez is a Bodrolok.
Yeah.
Pepe, Portuguese defender.
He's like Boca twice. So, like, just
Like
so
दो बार बोलना पड़ेगा.
हाँ dude, क्या करते रहता है?
Okay, Sergio Ramos.
Boca.
Boca? Okay, Sergio Ramos and Pepe, defenders are Bocas.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Boca.
Hey man.
No, I'm sorry.
नहीं
I'm
क्यों?
sorry.
Like why?
देख मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता है क्योंकि वो यूनाइटेड के लिए खेला था.
हाँ.
And like see, it's like actually a tribute to him because he was so good that like I used to feel like terrible about our team.
Ronaldo also is a Boca.
Yeah.
Messi.
बहुत जुलम.
Why Bodrolok? Have you seen the tattoos and all he has nowadays? And
Yes.
like he's posing with a goat and all. To prove he's better than Ronaldo.
Yeah, but like his ball control is great, so I'm happy with that.
Okay. Who else do we have? अच्छा आदमी है Marwan Fellaini.
Boca dude, like holy shit, I hate him. Absolutely hate him.
Okay, so who do you think? Final question. You could have already named him. Who's the most Bodrolok player in world football, and who's the biggest Boca in world football?
I think Bhadralok is James Milner type of a guy.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just or Didi Haman, like ekdam chill. I think like these guys like play football but have a corporate life. Like you know, ऐसे घर जाके सो जाता है ऐसा लगता है. And Boca, I don't know, like you know, Balotelli maybe. Yeah.
Okay, I have one final question. This is the last question here. This requires some thinking actually. Arsenal have never played a European Champions League final.
No, they have.
Okay, you knew this. Okay, I'm done with questions, guys. Anirban Dasgupta is very, very good with his football knowledge, so don't mess with it. Do stay tuned. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you about sport, about your life and everything, and that game especially where I wish I'm going to get my revenge one day. But we have a little gift for you. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you so much. Thank you, man.
We'll see you very shortly. This is your host Kaushal Raj signing off. One last time with Mr. Anirban Dasgupta. We hope you enjoyed this episode.